Friday morning, as I watched Tiger Woods complete his rain-delayed first round of the Masters golf tournament, it dawned on me that I will be watching the WNBA this summer.
Are you kidding me?
So I know you're sitting there thinking, what does the greatest golfer of my generation have to do with women's basketball? Nothing really. But my 27-year fascination with Tiger on a golf course is a pretty solid indication that I won't easily shake my fascination with Caitlin Clark. Sports fans are suckers for history. We want to witness it. We want to be a part of it. We want to tell younger generations we saw it. It makes us feel important. I knew Tiger Woods had no real chance of being competitive at this year's Masters. He's been too injured and too inactive. Plus, at age 48, he's probably too old. ESPN, though, hooked me into watching because I wanted to see Tiger Woods make a tiny bit of history. He was vying to make his 24th consecutive cut at Augusta National Golf Course. He shared the previous record of 23 with Fred Couples and Gary Player. Woods made the cut, added another piece of history to one of the most compelling narratives in sports. I felt terrific. Tiger Woods made more history.
You're overreacting, you stupid Swedish cow!
Then why the f*** are you getting the text message from some lowlife hooker on Thanksgiving?
And then this weekend, as I continued to watch Tiger and the Masters, I kept asking myself, why am I entertained by golf? I mean, why? It's arguably the most boring sport known to man. It's hard to see the ball, other than Charles Barkley's. No one's golf swing looks much different from anyone else's. Is golf more exciting than women's basketball? No, it's not. And so why did I spend my weekend watching something I find very boring? Tiger Woods, the first 2 days, I wanted to watch him make history. I continue to watch on a wing and a prayer because, I wanted to see Tiger Woods continue to play. And then I was kind of into Scottie Scheffler, and they hooked me with, Scottie Scheffler, if he wins, he'll just be the third or fourth guy to ever win the Masters while being ranked number one. They're always hooking us with history, always trying to elevate the significance of every sporting event.
First time in NFL history that a player with the same name as the opposing quarterback has recorded a sack.
And so what Caitlin Clark will do on a WNBA court, it's going to be 10 times more challenging and interesting than Tiger Woods walking a golf course and swinging a club once every 3 or 4 minutes. I fell in love with Tiger because I was convinced he would make history and I wanted to witness it, and because I wanted to see him shake up the golf establishment and I wanted to analyze his impact. The exact same thing is true for Caitlin Clark. She has a chance to be the greatest women's basketball player of all time. The WNBA establishment, a group of mostly angry lesbians.
Griner is being held back by numerous players and now trying to throw punches.
They hate Caitlin Clark. They want to see her fail. I want to see her succeed. I'm going to watch Monday night's WNBA draft. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I am. I'm going to watch the WNBA draft. I'm looking forward to it. It's far more interesting than the NBA draft. Caitlin Clark is the greatest force in sports. She's made me and others care about women's basketball, something I thought no one could do. There's never been a woman at the top, the premier athlete in all of American sports. Serena Williams, she was close, I guess, but she was so much more physically gifted than her peers. Her dominance of tennis didn't seem nearly as unlikely as a white girl from Iowa dominating basketball. Plus, for the most part, everyone celebrated for and rooted for Serena's rise. There was no real resistance from her peers. The media exaggerated the resistance to Serena Williams. The media acted like a few fans booing at Indians' heels scarred Williams for life. Athletes have been getting booed by fans from the moment leagues invited paying spectators. No, Caitlin Clark is one of one. She's the biggest draw in sports because of the thin line between love and hate. Many of her peers hate her out of sheer jealousy. Many in corporate media hate her because of their racial idolatry. And a good percentage of fans don't like her for the exact same reason as the corporate media. Caitlin Clark is a true trailblazer. This weekend, she showed up on Saturday Night Live. She visited the news desk and exchanged jokes with Michael Shea. Her appearance was celebrated across social media. But it also raised a caution flag for me. Let's pause here for a moment. Why a caution flag? Because there's going to be so much pressure on this young woman. And there's going to be so much pressure for her to fold. I read today, there's some influencer, political person, Nina Turner. You see her on MSNBC, one of these angry black women. I think she's from Ohio. She tweeted out, "When does South Carolina get invited to Saturday Night Live?" It's the racial game they're playing constantly. Caitlin Clark draws television ratings like no woman ever before, but Nina Turner wants the South Carolina team that no one knows anybody on. Only people they know is the coach, and she's angry and doesn't draw TV ratings. So Caitlin Clark's perch atop the sports landscape has a chance to diminish the minute she adopts the behaviors of her WNBA peers. The reason Tiger Woods still captivates is because he's still very different from his PGA Tour peers and most other black athletes. Like Michael Jordan before him, Tiger Woods has pretty much stayed out of politics. He's never bent his knee to the Black Lives Matter fad. He's never acted like his life depends on casting some political vote. Caitlin Clark, is she going to be as strong as Tiger Woods? At the end of her appearance on Saturday Night Live, Clark rambled on about Cheryl Swopes, Cynthia Cooper, Don Staley, Lisa Leslie, and Maya Moore, and the WNBA legends she owes a debt to. She only named black WNBA players. Well, maybe all of her hoops heroes were black women. It is a possibility. Or maybe she was pandering. The WNBA is as woke a sports league as there is on the planet. Caitlin Clark is going to be under immense pressure to co-sign whatever bogus narrative the WNBA promotes in support of the Democratic Party and the BLM-LGBTQ Alphabet Mafia. She'll be asked to pretend the WNBA players are underpaid because of systemic sexism.
Women.
She'll be asked to take a knee during the national anthem if some random black criminal gets saucy with the police and gets capped. Will Caitlin Clark fold and become the typical angry feminist athlete? We got a clue. She wore a Nike jacket on Saturday Night Live. That's our first clue. Clark's fame might be fleeting. I'm going to enjoy it until and when, as long as I can. But I'm going to bounce the moment she's pictured kneeling in solidarity with Megan Rapinoe.
What do you have to say?
That's when I'm out. That's my fire starter. It's brought to you by our great friends at Cardio Miracle. Go to cardiomiracle.com. It supports health. It supports healthy blood flow and delivers more vitamins, nutrients, and minerals to your entire body. Get started now for a healthier, happier you by visiting cardiomiracle.com/fearless. Receive 10% off your first order, 15% if you choose to subscribe and save. They also offer a 60-day, no-risk, 100% money-back guarantee. Thanks for watching.